The Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by Reaper Apparel Company. Reaper Apparel offers a casual line of superb fit, finish, and comfort. We design for those who refuse to die slowly and choose to live untamed. For those who aren't afraid to face the dark, for the ones that thrive in it, and for those who can appreciate life through a grim lens. That's Reaper Apparel Company. Go to the link in the description of this episode, use the promo code Mike Bono, and get 10% off. Also, the Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by my own personal merch store, the Stupid Should Hurt merch store. I have hats, I have t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, water bottles, notebooks, you name it, I've got it. The description and the link for that will be in the description of this episode. Also, right now, if you use the promo code WELCOME, I will give you 5% off of your first purchase. That's the Stupid Should Hurt merch store. Also, the Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by Tactical Brotherhood, all American-made apparel, which helps support the Second Amendment. You can also find all this in the description of this episode with the link, Tactical Brotherhood. Part of every proceed does go to helping veterans, as it is a very good cause. All American-made products made right here in Minnesota. Go and check them out. Use the promo code PATRIOT15 to get 15% off your purchase. Now, let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Ride Home Rants podcast. This is, as always, your host, Mike Bono. I have a great episode for us today, a very special one. Of course, a show ran by two paisans would have to do a food episode, so we're going to dive into that. I have a panel of guests and a very special co-host for this one. But first and foremost, we did get a new sponsor that we are going to talk about right now, and it is from former guest Matt Landowski in Sweet Hand Sports. Elevate your game with Sweet Hand Sports. Our sports gloves are designed for champions, providing unlimited grip and durability. Achieve greatness with every match. Choose Sweet Hand Sports for the winning edge. Grip your victory with Sweet Hand Sports. Go to sweethandsports.com. Tell them Mike Bono sent you. You won't be disappointed. That being said, as you can hear, I couldn't keep it together at the beginning of this because we have a fantastic episode. I have my special co-host and the wonderful manager of the podcast, Johnny Fiddy Falcone, helping me out with this one to keep this group together. But we're going to let them introduce themselves here. You're going to say where you are, your name, where you're from, and are outdoor patios overrated or underrated? And Wendy, since this was kind of your idea, we're going to start with you.
It wasn't really my idea. It was Mary's idea.
Yes.
So,
well, I'm dealing with it. All
right. So are they underrated or overrated? Underrated, in my opinion. We are out here on her patio right now. I walked over from my house to her house because it's perfect weather here in Cleveland, and why not enjoy it?
And it was a huge selling point when I bought my home here.
Right.
But it was also constructed in 1970.
It has a little bit of issues. But anyway, it's underrated. Everybody loves the patio. Everybody wants to go to a place that has a patio. Everybody wants to be out when the weather is nice and they want to enjoy it. So I'm saying it's underrated. We need more. We need more here.
100% agree with that. I am forever sitting on my patio and on my back porch, or in my little sun porch that I have on my front porch too at my house here. So I get it, Wendy. I'm with you 100% underrated. But JJ, let's go to you.
Man, they're definitely underrated. There's nothing better. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. There's definitely underrated.
Because I would say that like the value of it is, well, you're right, girl. It is underrated.
Okay, we're a couple bottles of Prosecco in a White Claw. So, we don't know what's going to come out of our mouths at this
Even
moment.
Even better.
There's nothing wrong.
I apologize now.
No, you're good.
Go on.
Good, JJ.
It's completely underrated because there's nothing better than when the weather breaks and you're sitting out back with a cold one, just relaxing, and it's just no better feeling than that.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't know if we still have him there. He's kind of frozen on the screen, but staple of the shows, Mister.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Askew from Cincinnati, the Natty. Hey, you already know. And you know I'm always the vampire mode, and they are definitely underrated, and we have more patios out everywhere. Share the love in vampire mode patio section. Yes.
Single family homes are just all over.
All
over. You see it? All over.
everywhere.
I was talking about single family homes. I mean, I thought this was like a real estate related podcast.
No, it's not. I
Not even
didn't inform
close.
her about what we were doing here, fellas. I'm sorry.
You're all right. Next up, we
You're
got
all right.
Bill.
I mean, I was all about championing for my cause here.
No. Go on, please.
Bill, you're up next.
Go ahead, Stoy.
What's going on? Bill Story from Cleveland. I think everyone should be going underrated here on the patios. Nothing better than a cold one, some food, hanging out on the patio with family, friends, and stuff. Definitely underrated.
All right. Next up, we got Brandon.
What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon Wild. This is my son, Severio. Say hi.
Bumblebee!
We're playing with
Hi.
right now. I'm from Erie, PA, and I'm going to say Erie to 814. And I will say patios are underrated. I like to watch like patio developments on Instagram, like when they build cool patios and stuff. I'm like, man, this is cool and not appreciated enough. It can really set the vibe for a whole house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You worried me there, Brandon. You were hesitating on that answer, overrated or underrated. I thought you were going to be the only overrated person here, but no, we're good. We're good. Collin, round us out here.
Yeah, my name's Collin from Youngstown, Ohio. I'm going to have to hop on the bandwagon here and say that patios are definitely underrated. Nothing better than a bar with some outdoor seating in the summertime. Some nice weather, some cold brews. Can't beat it.
Absolutely. I actually have let me rephrase it. My wife made me get, and I'm not mad at it, but it's a wicker bar for our back patio and everything like that. We don't host a lot of events at the Bono house here. It's mainly just for us, but it serves its purpose. But as I said, we got a great co-host in Johnny Fiddy Falcone, and you're not getting out of answering this question, Johnny. So, what we got, Fiddy?
You know what? It depends on like how hot it is outside, if the patio's good or not, and is it shaded? Because there ain't nothing worse than like 110-degree patio with no shade, and you're out there sweating as you're trying to do something. So I am actually a fan of patios, but I actually love screened-in porches. There ain't nothing better than sitting on a screened-in porch on like a day bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night as a little bit the sun's going down. Maybe got the radio on, reading a book, listening to the people outside. So I'm actually going to say they're overrated to the point unless you have a umbrella or something blocking the sun coming down. I'm a screened-in porch guy.
Now, is this for urban development or commercial or...
No, just in general. Like what we're sitting in right now. We moved in from outside to this screened-in porch.
There you go. It's perfect.
All right, so like I said, we're going to get rolling here with our foodie and food and restaurant show here because, of course, two paisans running a show can't get away with not talking about food for 4 years and not have a food show. So, JJ, we're going to start with you on this one. What is your favorite food of all time? And it can only be one thing.
Damn.
What?
That's tough.
We ask the tough questions here on Ride Home Rants, man. You know this.
Listen, there's so much food that I like, man. Well, you can't go wrong with a good steak. Can't go wrong with a steak cooked perfectly with the A1 sauce. I mean, that's what I'm rolling with every time.
I got to ask you this kind of little follow-up. How do you get your steak cooked?
Medium.
That's the perfect answer. That's the perfect way to cook a steak.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't want to be chewing on it for hours. I mean,
right. So, somebody asked me, how do you not get your steak rare? Because I don't want it mooing at me while I'm trying to eat it. Like, give me a nice medium, little bit of pink on the inside.
A little bit of pink, a little bit. Yeah, the rare. Yeah, they can go somewhere with that. I've seen Man, that's not for me. Sorry.
Absolutely. Brandon, what about you?
Yeah, this is tough because, like what JJ said, I'm a big steak guy with A1 sauce. I actually just got a steak waiting for me as soon as I get done with this podcast. We're medium well done. But I will have to say, actually, I'm a big chicken wing guy. Like, I love chicken wings. Anything. Like, I could have chicken wings all day, every day. I'm more of a flat chicken wing guy than anything. I love my flats.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
No.
Oh my god! Because I know that question was coming next. But I am a flat chicken wing eater, but I can eat both. I don't like all flats. I like a variety, but I prefer more flats than not.
All right, Mister, round us out on this first question.
Oh, man, I tell you what, I'm going to have to go the totally opposite end, man. You know what? My favorite food would be a smoked salmon.
Ooh.
Smoked salmon, man. That is what, that would be my go-to all day long.
The answer of the episode, smoked salmon by Mr. Askew.
Yeah.
Because, my answer to this question is it's kind of boring, but give me a nice burger. You know what I mean? I'm a big burger guy. I love me some burgers. I'm actually getting ready to grill some up once we're done recording this here anyway. So, yeah, give me a nice burger, But, Fiddy, go ahead with yours.
All right. So, for my group, Bill Stoy and Wendy and Collin, we're going to start with you, Bill. What is your favorite chain restaurant?
Oh, man, that's tough. It is a chain. We're going to go with Firebirds. I like it. Get a good steak there. Got a lot of good cocktails and stuff. So we'll go with Firebirds.
Okay. Wendy, what about you? What's your favorite chain restaurant?
Condado, no hesitation. Condado all day long. Give me all the chips. Give me the loaded nachos, all the tacos. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that's fair. And Collin, what about you? What's your favorite chain restaurant?
Yeah, I'm going with Texas Roadhouse. Give me them butter rolls, T-bone steaks, and giant beers. I'm all about it.
All right, Mike, back to you.
I'll make a meal out of them rolls from Texas Roadhouse. I'll let you know that, Collin.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But JJ, we're going to go the opposite here. What is your favorite non-chain restaurant?
Ooh, non-chain restaurant. Damn, that's a tough one.
I told you, man. I'm bringing the heat with these questions today.
Ain't giving y'all hints.
Man, you're bringing the
Ain't giving y'all
fire.
hints.
Hey. Oh man, favorite.
No, seriously, you guys.
restaurant.
Who's the restaurant that's going bankrupt with the shrimp?
Oh, I know my note. Barry Dingle's in Austintown. There we go.
Okay.
It's barbecue place. Great barbecue, chicken, ribs. The sides are great. So yeah, Barry Dingle's.
All right, Brandon. What about you?
I gotta say, because over here in Erie, we got this place called Otis 12, and they have the best chicken wings that I've ever tasted in my entire life. So if you're ever in Erie, PA, come to Otis 12. It is delicious.
All right, Mister.
Talk about that on one of the other episodes. I swear you talked about that in one of the other episodes.
I'm sure he has.
I probably did.
I'm sure he has. He's always advertising for food. Yeah, I get you, Brandon. I got you, buddy.
Okay.
Mister, what about you?
Man, mine would have to be, any type of seafood restaurant, really, man. I'm a
Except
seafood
Red
guy.
Lobster, right?
No, no Red Lobster. That can go into the toilet, man. No, but I tell you what though, when I was in Savannah, there was this place called Overtime, and they had the best chicken wings and
Overtime.
Yeah, Overtimes. They had the best chicken wings, chicken wing quesadillas. They did it all. They were the best. So that would be my favorite.
All right, I won't hesitate from answering this. There's a little place here in Philo, Ohio, where I'm at. It's called Lock 9 Pizza. They got all different specialty pizzas, burgers, wings, Great beers on tap. It's a phenomenal place, and it's less than a mile away from my house, so it's phenomenal. I can walk there. It's within walking distance of my house. So yeah, that's more the reason I like that one. But Fiddy, go ahead with yours.
Sure. So, Bill, we're going to start with you on this one. What is your favorite meal to cook? What are you cooking, and what are the sides?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one there, Fiddy. I'm a meat, rice, and veggie kind of guy, so I'm gonna go with the steak, rice, and then the veggie of choice lately has been asparagus. So that's what I go with. We kind of keep it simple around here, but steak with the A1, like JJ was saying, can't go wrong there. Get some veggies and rice in there with it.
Okay, Wendy, what about you? What is your main meal to cook, and what are you cooking on the sides?
Yeah, so I'm not that far off from Bill. I'm really not. I'm smoked salmon or baked salmon, and we're rice and veggies, some regular just fajita veggies, something simple on the side. But yeah, that's our go-to.
Holy shit, that's disgusting.
Oh, stop. You would eat it. And you know you would.
I eat whatever she put out. Absolutely.
Colin, what about you?
Salmon?
Colin, what about you?
Wow.
Colin, are you doing? What are you doing, and what are your sides?
I'm going with the good old fashioned smash burger, some skillet green beans, and some corn on the cob. But you got to cook them in the husk. That's the only way to do it.
Okay, that is fair. I will actually answer this. I actually love grilling chicken, so I will do like grilled chicken, asparagus, and then even though I don't make them, I will prepare them. The Bob Evans mashed potatoes, those things are wonderful if nobody's ever bought them. So that is my jam. That is what I will make.
Hey, you can't compete with them.
You can't compete. It is worth every penny you buy them.
Yes, absolutely. Mike, back to you, Mike.
All right, so since we were talking about, what's your favorite food, but we're going to switch it up. What adult beverage are we having with that meal there? What's your favorite adult beverage, JJ?
Oh, Yingling. Yingling beer. That's what I'm having with it. All day and tomorrow.
All right. Brandon, what about you?
I've been on a Modelo kick. I love Modelo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
I've never had
Modelo. Man, I just started drinking it probably a couple months ago. I don't really drink beer like that anymore. But Modelo is the truth. I'm telling you.
All right.
It's refreshing and it's good.
All right. Mister, what about you?
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth on that one.
What?
Can't pick one. That's what it is. That's what it is.
But since we were on the show, it's only fair. I would say hypnotic, but I plead the fifth.
Hypnotic.
Nobody's drank Hypnotic since 2002.
I used to drink Hypnotic and Hennessy all the time. Make that Incredible Hulk.
Right, make the Incredible Hulks.
The Incredible Hulk. That was my drink.
Oh, man. That's
funny.
I'll say I'll answer this because I've been on a Michelob Ultra kick, trying to watch this boyish figure get fatter and fatter, but I'm trying not to help it with the beer. But typically, JJ, I can't lie to you. I haven't had a Yingling since I moved to Central Ohio. I can't find them down here anywhere.
What?
I cannot find me a Yingling. I love me some Yingling though. So yeah, Yingling. If it's a beer. If I'm going like a cocktail, I am a 7 and 7 guy.
Okay.
Little 7 and 7 guy.
Oh my goodness.
I've never had that.
Oh, you can either have it with gin and 7-Up, but I prefer whiskey and 7-Up and make a 7 and 7 VO7 whiskey and 7-Up. It is chef's kiss.
That's a good one, Bono. That's my drink. I like that. I like that too with whiskey.
That's phenomenal right there. I'm going to let you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go ahead, Fiddy.
So my question doesn't involve that, but we're going to start with you, Bill. So what is the best food to grill? On the grill, outside, whenever it is, what is the best food to grill?
Putting me on the spot here, Fiddy. All these questions make me go first, but I think on the grill, it really makes a difference for a burger. So we're going to go with the burger. I feel like just being able to get the char marks on it can't match it. So we'll go with the burger.
Okay. What about you, Wendy? What is your go-to grill food? What is the best?
Yeah. You know what? Burger was almost tied with the chicken. I mean, I don't know how people eat chicken out of a pan. You got to have chicken on a grill. You have to. Yep.
I made it in the oven earlier today, not the grill. So I baked it today.
I put it in the oven.
Okay. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but yeah, I mean, the taste is just different on a grill.
For a grill. Mm-hmm. You never had it like you had it when you get it from Winking Lizard over here.
Winking Lizard. Oh, man, that's funny. Collin, round us out on this. What is the best food, your go-to food to grill?
I got to agree with the burger thing. I don't see any other way to go about it. So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Fair enough. The burger wins.
As it should. But my next one here, JJ, let's start with you. What is the best fast food place to eat? McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, or Taco Bell?
Wendy's.
Ooh.
Wendy's. It's by a mile. Yeah.
Wendy's.
I mean, even their salads are good at Wendy's. I don't know what's going on there.
They are good.
Everything they put out there is good. Like, so Wendy's. Yeah. Wendy's.
All right, Brandon, what about you?
Man, I gotta go Wendy's too. I always get the chili and baked potato, and sometimes I put the chili on the baked potato, and it's just so good.
My son just yesterday. Now, this was a chicken sandwich that I just did out of courtesy. Now, it has not been opened or eaten since what was it? 3:30.
That is totally awesome.
Right? We did not have lettuce. My son said it was really delicious.
That's funny. That is funny.
Not
really. People have to watch this episode. They can't just listen to it. They have to watch
They have to watch this one. You got to see the video to this episode. So if you're currently, we'll do a quick PSA. If you're currently listening to this just audio, head on over to my YouTube and my Patreon and check this episode out. You will not be disappointed. But Mister, round us out here. What's the best fast food place for you?
Oh, man. If I got to choose one of those, man, give me the good old-fashioned girl, the redhead. Give me the redhead.
Yes.
Clean sweep for Wendy's.
I have to say it. I was named after the damn restaurant. I was named after the fast food restaurant. It was humiliating for so many years of my life. It was. It absolutely was. I was born in Korea. My father was hungry. It was like 4 a.m. I was born. They didn't have a name for me. He was hungry. He walked over to McDonald's. Or I'm sorry, Wendy's, and that's how I got my name. Yes. You know it's true.
Hey, was there any extracurricular activity in the bathroom?
No, that's the story. She was schooled off.
No, my dad don't lie. He's crazy.
That's funny.
She's my best girlfriend.
That's funny. That could be one of the best stories I've ever heard.
Her father was deployed.
I
It's
I
true.
have not laughed this hard on a show in a long time. Like, I have not laughed this much on a show here in a long time.
And her mother and her father are very, very beautiful. Actually, her father's not beautiful. Her mother's, my mom is. But
anyway.
All right, Fiddy,
But, we can add laughs to the couple bottles of Prosecco. Okay.
Funny.
All right, go on. I'm sorry, go on.
So my question is, we're going to go to you, Bill Stoy, on this. What is your go-to number one dessert? What is your number one go-to dessert?
It gotta be a cannoli.
Cannoli!
Yes!
Yes!
Okay.
Well, I don't even need to explain
the
it.
English baking person.
Yes, Bill Stoy, that is the Italian man coming out in you. That is awesome. That is so awesome, Bill. Good for you to pick a cannoli. Now the question is, where do you get the cannoli from?
We'll be back after a quick break.
Big labia energy.
But if I eat a little cheese every day,
just keep it.
It's like I have a tolerance. Yeah, for cheese.
Good
Same
job
with
building up
cats.
your tolerance.
Like if I pet a cat every day for the first week or two.
I thought you were gonna say if I eat a cat a little bit every day, started at the tail and just ate a little bit, that'd be fine. But if I didn't eat a cat for 3 months,
I would totally start at the face. Why would you start at the tail? If someone put a gun to my head and said, "Eat this cat," I'm trying to think of an acceptable
talking about
scenario.
a feline, right?
Oh, did you think I was talking about pussy?
Maybe it could go there.
I don't want to eat a cat. I want to eat a pussy.
This makes a difference. You can get it. There's a lot of good places, but you got to make sure they don't fill it in advance. They need to fill it when you're ordering it, 'cause if not, it gets soggy. But a lot of good places down in Little Italy in Cleveland is where I typically go. A couple bakeries down there, Corbo's, Presti's, they do it right. But anywhere, got to make sure they don't fill it in advance.
Corbo's is legendary for so many reasons. They are legendary. All right, good call, Bill Stoy, on that. Made me and Mike Bono proud on that one. Way to embrace the Italian heritage.
Yeah,
my
guy.
Wendy, we're going to go to you next. What is your go-to number one dessert?
My go-to is Mitchell's. Mitchell's.
Ice cream.
Yep, all day long. I make the special trip for that one out to Beechwood.
I was going to say, which one are you going to? You're going to the Beechwood one?
Yep, I want it fresh.
Okay. It is pretty good. If no one's ever had Mitchell's ice cream, please do so. It is a staple of Cleveland. We actually talked about it at work today. There's 9 of them in the greater Cleveland area, so everybody should check those out. Collin, we're going to go to you next. What is your go-to number one favorite dessert?
I'm an ice cream guy too. Handel's homemade ice cream, Youngstown, Ohio. I'm going there. I'm going there 7 days a week,
and twice on Sundays.
And twice on Sundays.
That's awesome. We got a little bit of cannolis in there, right? We're talking about a little bit of Corbo's Bakery, and we're shouting out Youngstown and Cleveland respectively with Handel's and Mitchell's, representing for the small business owners here in the greater Cleveland and Youngstown area. Mike, back to you.
All right, so right now, this one, I think I already know the answer to this one, JJ. But what is the more overrated restaurant? Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, Red Lobster?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to go with Red Lobster. I'm going to have to go with Red Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Overrated. Yeah. It was between them and Olive Garden.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Red Lobster.
All right, Brandon, what about you?
Olive Garden hands down.
Okay.
It's overrated. I don't really care for Olive Garden. It's not real Italian food.
100%. Yeah, it's not.
Spoken like the other Italian person on here, agreeing Olive Garden is terrible.
It's trash. There's one 2 miles away from my house. I've lived here for 4 years. I haven't eaten there. Like, I refuse to eat there. No. No. But, mister, what about you?
Olive Garden, most definitely.
My guy.
Get them out.
My guy.
Olive Garden is very strong in the metro area.
It is. They are well represented up here, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to round it out with this question. And even Mike's guests are going to think hard on this one. And it's a big, tough question. So, Bill Stoy, you're getting put on the spot with it. If you were making breakfast or dinner, what all are you making?
Okay, I get to set the tone there. Breakfast for dinner. You need waffles. I think that's the go-to, especially for a hearty you trying to get for dinner. Need waffles. Anytime you got waffles, anytime you're talking breakfast, you need bacon. I think a good, not hash brown, but home fry with the fried potatoes, diced potatoes. And then if finish it out, just some eggs and stuff. And I think we're good with that. I won't go too crazy, say some answers from other people, but I think those 4 are the staples.
Okay, that was a pretty good call there. Wendy, what about you? What is your go-to breakfast for dinner meal?
And I love waffles too. He stole my answer, but second runner-up is French toast. I'm a big fan of French toast. Thanks to Mary putting that in. But French toast, brown eggs, and I want also hash browns and some sausage. 100%. That is what I want. Hash browns.
All right, Collin, what is your go-to breakfast for dinner meal?
Yeah, so I'm going pancakes, scrambled eggs, sausage links, and OJ to drink. Can't beat it. That's it right there.
Okay, Bono, what are you making for breakfast for dinner? What's your go-to?
Breakfast for dinner. Bill took the answer. You know, we got waffles, we got bacon. I'll make some scrambled eggs, and I've even gone as far, because I am a fat man at heart, and I've made a waffle sandwich with the waffle as the bun. I'll put some eggs on there, some cheese, a little bit of bacon, and every now and again I'll throw some sausage in there just to get that, you know, those arteries really clogged right in this region here, you know, and just to really set the tone that I'm going to sleep good tonight. But yes, that is actually what I had Saturday. We did breakfast for dinner this past Saturday, and that's what I had. And my wife just stared at me in awe as I ate that.
So I would probably have to say I would go, if I'm making it for my wife and I, probably go pancakes, and I'm going to do probably like dippy eggs, and I'm going to do toast with honey, and then I'm probably going to do either like a bacon or like a sausage, but it got to be like the maple flavored bacon or sausage. That's what I would go with. And then probably a cup of coffee for myself, even though it could be like 9 o'clock at night. There's no rest for the weary over here.
I didn't even think you slept, Fiddy. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought your energy just kept you moving 100% of the time.
Most of the time. Sometimes I need that like coffee at 9 o'clock at night to, you know, make sure I'm up at like 4 a.m. amped up texting everybody.
Yeah. But I will say this, Fiddy. I haven't heard somebody call them a dippy egg in a long time. Like I that was for the longest time what I called them was dippy eggs. Like that. Even I think I was still at Bethany College calling them dippy eggs. To let you to be 100% honest with you.
Oh man!
Hey, you know what? You're finding out a lot of cool things today. Wendy's named after Wendy's, the restaurant, and I call it dippy eggs. So, you know, we're trying to go with like a dynamic show here, finding out random things about everybody. So, I mean, we're just finding it all out, throwing it all out there.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'll throw the same question to my guest for the breakfast for dinner. JJ, what's your breakfast for dinner meal?
French toast, scrambled eggs with cheese, sausage patties, and some OJ.
Okay. Brandon, what about you?
I can eat eggs probably any which way. But recently I've been eating a lot of fried eggs. So a fried egg, turkey, bacon. Sometimes I'll even throw in a waffle. I can do all that. I love breakfast so much. It's one of my favorite meals. So all that.
But listen to you being a little bit healthy with the turkey bacon and everything. After my monstrosity of a sandwich I made, like that's you coming in with turkey bacon.
I don't really eat pork anymore, so I kind of gave that up. I gave that up a while ago.
Good for you, man. I can't give it up. I can't quit it. It's the worst drug out there is pork. Mister, what about you?
I'll tell you what, man. Give me good old fashioned grits and eggs, and or better yet, you know what I'm saying, grits and shrimp. But I have to go, you know what I'm saying, with the omelet, egg Benedictine, and then you know what I'm saying, the French toast, man. Give me that good old French toast, and then to top it all off, you know what I'm saying, for dessert and breakfast, give me that good rum cake.
Ooh, okay. Mr. coming out. I'm so glad I'm eating dinner after this show because my stomach has been, I don't know if you can, the mics are picking up, but it's been gargling since we started talking about this show. I'm so hungry. This is not helping, but that is That is all the questions I have, Fiddy. You got anything else for the guests there?
Oh, I think this was a fun show, breaking it down, getting everybody's opinion on food, drinks, and everything in between. So this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, but that was our first ever foodie restaurant episode here on the Ride Home Rants podcast. I want to thank my co-host Johnny Fiddy Falcone for helping me keep this ragtag group in check. All of my guests, JJ, Mr. Brandon, Collin, Bill, Wendy, and Wendy's friend, I believe it was Mary, that was with her there today, for coming on and indulging in talking about food, my favorite subject of all time. But as always, if you enjoyed the show, be a friend, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell them anyways. They might like it just because you didn't. That's going to do it for me, and I will see y'all next week.
The Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by W Energy. Energy drinks made for gamers, streamers, and podcasters alike. For gamers, streamers, and podcasters alike. Go to the link in the description where you can find the best energy drinks out there. Less caffeine than a cup of coffee. Also, no jitters and no crash afterwards. Use the promo code Mike Bono and get yourself 10% off. Also, the Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by my favorite sponsor of the show, and that is Shankit Golf. Golf apparel made for the everyday golfer. We might not go out and shoot a 6 under par. We're probably going to shoot a 6 over par, but this is going to give us the gear that's going to help us rock it on and off of the course. Go to the link in the bio, use the promo code Mike Bono, and get yourself 10% off there as well.